My name is Ravi. I am from a small village in India. This is a story of how I learned English in 5 months. It is also the story of how my life completely changed. I was 23 years old. I lived with my parents, my younger sister Priya, and my grandmother in a small house. We were not rich. My father was a farmer. My mother sold vegetables in the market. Life was hard, but we were happy. I finished school when I was 16. I wanted to study more, but we had no money. So I started working. I helped my father in the fields. I carried heavy bags. I worked under the hot sun. Every day was the same. But I had a dream. I wanted to do something different with my life. I wanted to help my family. I wanted to make my parents proud. One evening, my uncle came to visit us. His name was Mohan. Uncle Mohan lived in the city. He worked for a big company. He wore nice clothes and had a mobile phone. Everyone in the village respected him. Uncle Mohan sat with my father and drank tea. I listened to their conversation. "The world is changing, brother," Uncle Mohan said. "These days, if you don't speak English, you have no future. In the city, every good job needs English." My father nodded sadly. "Yes, but what can we do? We are village people. We never learned English." Uncle Mohan looked at me. "Ravi is young. He is smart. He should learn English. He should come to the city and find a good job." My heart started beating fast. The city. A good job. It sounded like a dream. "But how will he learn English?" my mother asked. "English classes are expensive." Uncle Mohan smiled. "There are ways. If Ravi is serious, if he really wants to learn, he can do it. I will help him." That night I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about Uncle Mohan's words. Could I really learn English? Could I really change my life? The next morning, I made a decision. I would go to the city. I would learn English. I would find a good job. I would help my family. My mother cried when I told her. "The city is dangerous," she said. "You are my only son. Stay here with us." But my father understood. "Let him go," he said. "Ravi needs to make his own way in the world. We cannot keep him in the village forever." 2 weeks later, I packed my small bag. I said goodbye to my family. My little sister Priya hugged me and cried. "Don't forget us," she said. "Never," I promised. "I will come back. And when I come back, everything will be better." I took the bus to the city. It was my first time leaving my village. I was excited and scared at the same time. The city was huge. There were tall buildings everywhere. Cars and motorcycles filled the roads. Thousands of people walked on the streets. Everyone was in a hurry. I felt very small. I felt lost. Uncle Mohan met me at the bus station. He took me to his house. It was a small apartment, but to me, it looked like a palace. It had electricity all day. It had running water. It even had a television. "You will stay here for a few days," Uncle Mohan said. "Then I will help you find a room and a job." That night, I watched TV for the first time in my life. There was a movie in English. I didn't understand a single word. The actors spoke so fast. The words sounded like music, but music I couldn't understand. I felt sad. How could I ever learn this language? It seemed impossible. The next day, Uncle Mohan took me to meet his friend, Mr. Sharma. Mr. Sharma owned a small grocery store. "Ravi can work here," Uncle Mohan said. "He is honest and hardworking." Mr. Sharma looked at me. "Can you speak English?" he asked in Hindi. I shook my head. "No, sir. But I want to learn." Mr. Sharma laughed. "Everyone says they want to learn. But learning takes work. It takes dedication." "I will work hard, sir," I said. "I promise." Mr. Sharma agreed to give me a job. I would work in his store from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. He would pay me 6,000 rupees per month. It was not much money, but it was a start. I found a small room near the store. It was tiny. It had one bed, one table, and one light bulb. The bathroom was shared with 5 other people. But it was mine. I was living on my own for the first time in my life. Working in Mr. Sharma's store was difficult. Many customers came to buy things. Most of them spoke Hindi, but some spoke English. Whenever an English-speaking customer came, I felt panic. They would ask questions. How much is this? Do you have that brand? Where is the sugar? I would look at them with wide eyes. I couldn't understand. I couldn't answer. They would get frustrated. Some would get angry. Doesn't anyone here speak English? They would shout. Mr. Sharma would come and help them. Later, he would scold me. Ravi, you must learn English, he said. This is a problem. If you don't speak English, I cannot keep you here. I felt terrible. I was failing. My dream was dying. One day, a young woman came to the store. She was beautiful and well-dressed. She spoke in English. Excuse me, where can I find olive oil? She asked. I stared at her. I understood the words, excuse me, but nothing else. My face turned red. I felt so embarrassed. The woman saw my confusion. She smiled kindly and repeated in Hindi, olive oil? Do you have it? Yes, madam, I said in Hindi, feeling relieved. I showed her the olive oil. You're welcome, I replied. It was just a simple conversation, maybe 10 words. But to me, it was like winning a gold medal. I had spoken English. I had understood English. I had helped a customer in English. Mr. Sharma saw everything. He came to me with a big smile. Ravi, you spoke English. That was good. I felt so proud, so happy. All my hard work was paying off. From that day, I became even more motivated. I studied harder. I practiced more. In my second month, I focused on grammar. Subject, verb, object. Present tense. Past tense. Simple sentences. I am Ravi. I work in a store. I want to learn English. I made hundreds of sentences. I wrote them. I spoke them. I lived them. I also started watching English cartoons on YouTube. Cartoons were good because they used simple words. The characters spoke slowly and clearly. I watched Peppa Pig. I watched Tom and Jerry. I watched Disney movies with English subtitles. People might laugh at a 23-year-old man watching cartoons. But I didn't care. I was learning. In my 3rd month, I discovered something important. I needed to speak English with real people. Learning alone was good, but language is for communication. I needed practice partners. But who would practice with me? I was shy. My English was still bad. I made many mistakes. Then I had an idea. I went to a nearby park one Sunday morning. In the park, I saw many people. Some were exercising. Some were walking dogs. Some were sitting and talking. I saw a group of college students speaking English. My heart was beating fast. Should I approach them? What if they laugh at me? I gathered my courage. I walked up to them. Excuse me, I said in English. My name is Ravi. I am learning English. Can I practice with you? The students looked surprised. Then one girl smiled. Sure, she said. That's brave of you. Sit down. Her name was Anjali. She was studying engineering. She introduced me to her friends, Rohit, Neha and Karen. We talked for 30 minutes. I made many mistakes. I spoke slowly. Sometimes I couldn't find the right words. But they were patient. They helped me. They corrected me kindly. From that day, I met them every Sunday morning. We became friends. They became my free English teachers. Anjali was especially helpful. Ravi, don't be afraid of mistakes, she said. Everyone makes mistakes when learning. The important thing is to keep trying. Her words gave me confidence. By my 4th month, something magical happened. I started thinking in English. Before, when someone spoke English, I would 1. Hear English words. 2. Translate to Hindi in my brain. 3. Think of an answer in Hindi. 4. Translate back to English. 5. Speak. This process was slow. It made conversations difficult. But now, I could understand English directly. When someone said, "How are you?" I didn't translate. I just understood. I just responded. This was a breakthrough. I also started talking to myself in English. When I was alone in my room, I would describe everything in English. I am sitting on my bed. The bed is small. I am holding a book. The book is red. I am learning English. English is difficult but interesting. People might think I was crazy. But this exercise helped me so much. I also started reading English newspapers. At first, I understood maybe 30% of the words. But slowly, my understanding improved. I learned new words. I learned how sentences were structured in real writing. Mr. Sharma noticed my improvement. One day he said, "Ravi, your English is getting better. Now you can help more customers." I felt so proud. In my 5th month, I decided to take a big challenge. There was an English-speaking competition in the city. College students, office workers, and language learners could participate. The competition was simple. Each person would speak for 5 minutes on any topic. Judges would score based on fluency, pronunciation, grammar, and confidence. I wanted to participate, but I was scared. "Don't do it," my roommate said. "You'll embarrass yourself. You've only been learning for 4 months. But Anjali encouraged me. "Ravi, you should try. What's the worst that can happen? Even if you don't win, you'll gain experience." I registered for the competition. I chose my topic, how I learned English in 5 months. For 2 weeks, I prepared my speech. I wrote it. I memorized it. I practiced it every day. I practiced in front of a mirror. I recorded myself and listened to find mistakes. The day of the competition arrived. There were about 50 participants. Most of them were college students with good English. They wore nice clothes and looked confident. I wore my best shirt, but I still looked like a village boy. I felt out of place. When my turn came, I walked onto the stage. My legs were shaking. My mouth was dry. I saw the judges. I saw the audience. There were about 200 people. I thought about running away. But then I remembered my journey. I remembered waking up at 5 a.m. every day. I remembered studying after 12 hours of work. I remember my family. I took a deep breath and started speaking. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ravi Kumar. Today I want to tell you my story. 5 months ago, I could not speak English. Not one word. I came from a small village. I worked in a grocery store. I felt useless when customers spoke English to me. But I had a dream. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to help my family. I wanted to make my parents proud. So I decided to learn English. People said it was impossible. They said you need expensive classes. They said you need years of study. But I didn't listen to them. I made a plan. I worked hard. I studied every day. I woke up at 5 a.m. before work. I studied during my lunch break. I studied after work until midnight. I had no holidays. I had no rest. Learning English was very difficult. Many times I wanted to give up. I made so many mistakes. People laughed at me. But I continued. I watched English cartoons. I listened to English songs. I spoke to myself in English. I practiced with friends in the park. Slowly I improved. First, I learned 10 words, then 100 words, then 1,000 words. I started understanding simple sentences, then complex sentences. Today, after 5 months, I am standing here. I am speaking to you in English. I am not perfect. I still make mistakes, but I can communicate. My message to everyone is this: you can do anything if you really want it. Don't listen to people who say it's impossible. Don't give up when things are hard. Learning English changed my life. It can change your life too. You just need dedication, discipline, and determination. Thank you. When I finished, there was silence. For a moment, I thought I had failed. Then, suddenly, people started clapping. They clapped and clapped. Some people even stood up. I couldn't believe it. Tears came to my eyes. I had done it. I had given a speech in English. A week later, the competition results were announced. I didn't win first place. I didn't even win second place. But I won third place. Out of 50 participants, I came third. I received a certificate and a prize of 5,000 rupees. But more important than the prize was the feeling. I had achieved something amazing. The local newspaper wrote a story about me. Village boy learns English in 5 months, wins competition. When my family read the newspaper, they couldn't believe it. My father called me. He was crying on the phone. "Beta, I am so proud of you," he said. "You have brought honor to our family." My mother blessed me. Priya was so excited. "My brother is famous," she said. Uncle Mohan came to my room with sweets. "I knew you could do it, Ravi. You proved that dedication beats everything." Mr. Sharma was also proud. "Ravi, I'm giving you a promotion. From now on, you will be the assistant manager of my store. Your salary will be 12,000 rupees per month. Double salary." I couldn't believe my luck. But the best thing that happened was this. A man contacted me after reading the newspaper article. His name was Mr. Khanna. He owned a big export company. "Ravi, I need someone like you," he said. "Someone hardworking, dedicated, and who can speak English. Would you like to work for my company?" He offered me a job with a salary of 25,000 rupees per month, 4 times more than my grocery store salary. I accepted immediately. 6 months after leaving my village, I returned home. But I was a different person now. I wore nice clothes. I carried gifts for everyone. I had money in my pocket. But most importantly, I had confidence. I had skills. I had achieved my dream. My family was waiting for me at the bus stop. When my mother saw me, she started crying. She hugged me so tight. "My son has become a gentleman," she said. My father's eyes were full of pride. Priya jumped up and down with excitement. That evening, the whole village came to see me. Everyone wanted to hear my story. I told them everything. I told them about my struggles. I told them about my hard work. I told them about my success. "The secret is simple," I said. "If you want something badly enough, if you work hard enough, if you never give up, you will succeed. It doesn't matter if you're from a village or a city. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. What matters is your dedication." Many young people in the village were inspired. They asked me questions. They wanted to learn English too. I promised them, when I settle in the city, I will start free English classes for village children. I will help others like people helped me. As I looked at their hopeful faces, I realized something important. My journey wasn't just about learning English. It was about believing in myself. It was about discovering that I could do anything if I tried hard enough. Today, 2 years have passed since I learned English. My life has completely changed. I now work as a senior executive in Mr. Khanna's company. I earn good money. I helped my father buy new equipment for his farm. I paid for Priya's college education. I built a new room in our house. But more than money, I gained something priceless: self-respect and confidence. I also kept my promise. Every Saturday, I go to my village and teach English to children for free. We have 40 students now. They are learning, just like I did. Anjali, my friend from the park, became my girlfriend. She saw my dedication and fell in love with my spirit. We're getting married next year. Sometimes people ask me, "Ravi, how did you really learn English in just 5 months?" I tell them the truth. I didn't have any magic method. I didn't have any special talent. I just had a burning desire to change my life. I had discipline. I had dedication. I had determination, the 3 Ds that made it possible. If you're reading this story, maybe you're also trying to learn English. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you think it's too difficult. Maybe you want to give up. Don't give up. I was nobody. I came from a small village. I had no money. I had no resources. I had no special advantages. But I had a dream. And I worked for it every single day. You can do the same thing. Here's what worked for me. 1. Set a clear goal. Asterisk, don't just say, "I want to learn English." Say, I will learn English in X months. Be specific. 2. Make a plan. Break your big goal into small daily tasks. Learning 10 words per day is easier than learning 1,000 words at once. 3. Be consistent. Study every single day. Even if it's just 30 minutes. Consistency beats intensity. 4. Use free resources. You don't need expensive classes. YouTube, apps, websites. Everything is free now. 5. Practice speaking. Don't just study silently. Speak out loud. Talk to yourself. Find practice partners. 6. Don't fear mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Mistakes are how you learn. Be brave. 7. Immerse yourself. Watch English movies. Listen to English songs. Read English books. Surround yourself with the language. 8. Never give up. There will be hard days. Days when you feel stupid. Days when nothing makes sense. Keep going anyway. Remember, English is just a language. Millions of people speak it. If they can learn it, so can you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams. I believe you can change your life, just like I changed mine. Start today. Start now. 5 months from now, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. This is my story. Now go write your own success story, dedicated to everyone who dreams of a better life and has the courage to work for it. Now that you've seen the whole story, we would really appreciate it if you rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments. Your thoughts help us improve and make sure we bring you the kind of stories you truly enjoy.